What's up guys, Antonio here at DPR, and this week we're going to show the top 10 hets, but not visual, that we produced in 2021. Let's jump right into that. We had an amazing season when it comes to making hets. We mostly concentrated on getting a lot of incomplete dominant combinations in order to have like all of the genes that we wanted to work with. So basically with the good males that we had in the past and those incomplete dominant females, it was a really good season for making hets. So we're going to do top 10 of our hets. We're going to start with this animal that's currently in shed, unfortunately. But this female with a lot of bite is a pastel heterozygous red stripe yellow belly 100% het clown. What's really cool about that animal is that it's kind of one of the first time that heterozygous red stripe and yellow belly are all made together with, you know, the het clown. And I really feel like a heterozygous red stripe yellow belly clown is going to be a very nice animal. And if we work that heterozygous into the Pompeii project, it will for sure be fairly interesting. All right, so snake number 9 is basically kind of a mystery. We paired a cinnamon red stripe yellow belly clown that we've, you know, had a numerous amount of clutches in the past. So we really know what like his quality of cinnamon red stripe and yellow belly is. To a bamboo lemon blast, so basically bamboo, pastel, and pinstripe. This is the animal that I'm talking about right here. This is what I think a cinnamon red stripe yellow belly clown, but there's definitely something more to it, and he has that kind of weird, beautiful ringer at the back end of, you know, his tail. So this is, you know, the look we've had, and if it would be only our first clutch from, you know, the cinnamon red stripe and yellow belly together, I would think that this is it. But when you have this animal right here beside, this is our basic look that we see most of the time on our cinnamon red stripe and yellow belly. This is that combo as a female. And you can clearly tell that both of them, they have similarities, but this one has really weird patterns. He doesn't have that typical alien heads, and then some of them are connected with that kind of highlighted stripe along the animal. He has some weird bubbly alien heads that are kind of floating, that really doesn't have any precise shape, some kind of freckles along the sides, and it is a really, really interesting look, but definitely not the same as this one. It's very different, and I don't know what it is, because I know with the genes that are in my male, since I've paired him numerous amount of times, but the female is just a bamboo lemon blast, and for sure it's not bamboo, pastel, or pinstripe that is affecting this male. So this is a very intriguing male, and we're gonna hold him back. But this was one of the highlights of my 2021 season. This male is absolutely stellar. So snake number 8 is actually a double head that's 50% for another gene, and it's this girl right here. She is a pastel lesser yellow belly, double head G-stripe clown, 50% head hypo. The way this snake aged, she is just neon. Like you can even like think that there's some desert ghost in there by the way this animal is just glowing. So I had her for sale, and honestly, she did not sell, and I have no idea why. But this snake is one of the nicest snake that I hatched this year. She really, really is absolutely amazing. Believe it or not, snake number 7 is indeed a 2021 baby. She's around 1100 grams, enormous girl, but she's just glowing, guys. This is one of my favorite look. This is a Mojave Cypress, 100% het clown, 50% het hypo female, and it's just, honestly, there's not a lot of words that can explain how two genes can interact in such a way that they're balancing each other just perfectly. The way this snake, you know, you see Mojave, you see Cypress, they're both interacting in a harmonious and pleasing way. You have that beautiful highlighted stripe all along the animal, those little Mojave saddles that are kind of tweaked by the Cypress, and then that beautiful white belly is coming on the side with some yellow hues. It almost has that kind of smooth velvety look, especially in the neck. Everything just blends together perfectly. This is, in my opinion, one of the nicest baby we produced. I am a huge fan of these snakes that when they age, you kind of have everything going in perfectly. And I feel like the reason why Cypress is one of the best gene in our industry is that Cypress, they age amazingly well. And this female is one example like that. She is just a mesmerizing example of a Mojave Cypress. All right, snake number 6. We've showed her like 2 to 3 weeks ago. This is an Orange Dream Vanilla spot nose, 100% het puzzle. Just the perfect genes to work at the puzzle project. And honestly, like, you don't really see vanilla, but I can tell you that this is no just Orange Dream spot nose. There's really that effect of vanilla that's just bringing in the intensity and the quality inside the animal. And yes, indeed, it is a het puzzle, so they have the meanest attitudes, but this beautiful girl is a mesmerizing animal. Just as a het, she will be very interesting to look at when she's going to age, how the oranges are going to turn out. But imagine that as a visual. I know this video is all about hets, but I cannot be excited enough to see the visual that this girl is going to produce. All right, snake number 5, or actually should I say snakes number 5. These are Orange Dream Bongo Mojaves, 100% het puzzle, more het puzzle stuff. These two are siblings from the same clutch. I've only kept the girl, and I should have honestly kept the boy as well, because I feel like the boy just really has that deepest orange color, and the contrasts are a little better on him. Not only these animals are going to be amazing in puzzle, hopefully, we haven't seen the Bongo puzzle yet, but just as a het, these are absolutely wild. A little bit like, you know, the Mojave Cypress that we showed previously. Bongo and Mojave are two genes that are completing each other very well. They're blending, creating beautiful saddles with a very nice highlighted stripe on top. And Orange Dream is just flaming up those sides, creating that intensity of like yellow oranges coming along on the sides of the animals. And it's just a perfect match. All right, snake number 4. This one, honestly, I was totally crushed when it turned out to be a male, because I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it or not. I'm still debating as he's aging. I'm kind of leaning towards keeping him, but this is a Gargoyle Red Stripe yellow belly, 100% het clown. And I think that is the very first Gargoyle Red Stripe that's made. And Gargoyle and Red Stripe are just made for each other. And, you know, I know yellow belly, sometimes it's really hard to tell in a Gargoyle, but with those sides, you know, there's no way this animal has no yellow belly. The balance between the darkness and the richness of, you know, the belly with the white highlights coming in, those beautiful connected keyholes on the sides with like white part at the bottom and the darkest part at the top with that perfect stripe going all along the animal. But what kills me is really that insane belly that's just freckled up like a monsoon would be. This is by far the nicest yellow belly combo I have seen that express that really intense yellow belly feature of those grindedy type of sides. All right, snake number 3. It's not basically a 100% het, it is a 50% het, and it's 50% het monsoon, but like, come on guys, this has to prove. This is a Orange Dream yellow belly, 50%/100% het monsoon. It's 50%, but come on, there's absolutely no Orange Dream yellow belly that look like this one. I'll show you another OD yellow belly we hatched this year, and you'll see, like, literally, these two are so different. This is a typical look of a Orange Dream yellow belly, and the other one is just like, what the is that? You know, this is just wild. So I really have a strong feeling that with the markers, we see not only the markers on the head, but also the markers on all over the body, the craziness there. I really feel like this male is going to prove. Look wise, it looks like some sort of OD yellow belly hurricane or trick or blitz combo. It's totally different. But the potential of that male is crazy. I think this male, if he proves out, or when he proves out, is going to unlock the potential of monsoon. Making an Orange Dream yellow belly monsoon, it's going to be a dream of mine to produce. One of the snake that I'm most excited to see in the entire hobby. Snake number 2, and this is one of my whole favorite, like, that I've ever produced. This is a cinnamon lace yellow belly 100% het clown female. Lace, as you guys may know, lace is just a perfect gene. For clown, it's basically incomplete dominant and heterozygous. It is wild, the potential of lace, and in cinnamon, it just shows it very well. I was in love with Will Morrow's at RCR OD Lace Cinnamon Het Clown that he produced. This animal was wild, and when I produced that girl with, you know, yellow belly instead of orange stream, I was just floored. Lace just gives it that richness and cleans everything up. It makes some absolutely beautiful size on this animal. Everything just blends perfectly. I've noticed that none of the Allen heads are actually touching the belly, which is kind of interesting. It just removes that aspect of it, and they're all highlighted with the deepest black, all of them. It's a very, very nice animal. I'm just going to show you a lace, her lace sister right beside, so we have a good idea what I'm talking about when it comes to quality of lace. Look at this, guys. It's just, when you think that's such a gene, it's a simple gene, but the intensity of it, the richness of the colorations, the black are black and the Allen heads are neon yellow. We talk about Desert. The reason why we love Desert so much, and Desert is such a staple of the industry, is that Desert just enhances the contrast on your animal. And this is everything we're looking for, you know. Contrast is key to make visually shocking snake. And lace is one of those genes that just adds that contrast to everything you're putting. Snake number one, it had to be a lace, and we're down to this absolutely mind-blowing snake. We're really down to it, eh? This is a red stripe lace yellow belly 100% clown, het clown male. I don't know, I don't think that there's one that has been made before. I think this is the first one. This boy has already started to breed for us. He lucked with the Inchy Fire Leopard Clown. That's also possible yellow belly. Imagine the outcome. It's just madness, this clutch. This would be in the 50K range of clutch. This is just beyond cool. And this male is a perfect blend of the red stripe, the lace, and the yellow belly together. They're all working perfectly well to bring you a intensity of coloration. If you were to tell me that this animal had Desert Ghost, I wouldn't even be surprised. It is such a clean animal, and that's the power of lace, guys. I had to put this video up by showing the potential of lace. They are just crazy. It's slowly starting to become my absolute favorite incomplete dominant, above Cypress, above Bongo, above a lot of other genes. Lace is going to be huge, not only in clown. We know in clown lace is a must for, you know, keeping that contrast, especially in clown that kind of fades out when they age, and they're just so nice. But I think that when you're going to start to hatch those lace Desert Ghost combo, you're going to increase that contrast and that intensity that we love with Desert Ghost. In hypo and puzzle, who knows what a white lace sunset would look like in monsoon. It has that freckling when you add yellow belly to it. So I am really curious to see the potential of lace, and this male red stripe yellow belly lace is going to be a really helpful male in the future. It's going to really set us apart in this game. So we're super thrilled and excited to have this powerful male in our lineup. All right, that was it, guys. Really enjoyed doing that, actually. It's fun to look at all those great incomplete dominant with hats involved. You know, it's always a goal of us in the industry to go and like try to hit those double recessive, now triple and even quadruple recessive. But we need to keep in mind that those incomplete dominant genes are really like the bread and butter of this whole thing. They're amazing, and they bring such an interesting palette to the table. I'm super thrilled about those females and a few males here and there. We're gonna also do just a incomplete dominant top 10 video, no hets involved whatsoever, just, you know, straight up incomplete dominant genes, and we have a bunch of cool animals in that range. And on this, follow us on YouTube, Instagram, hit the notification bell and the like button, and we're gonna see you next week. Cheers, and stay tuned.